This is very romantic. Are you on a date? Now we're gonna head out to the part of town that looks like Mega World, well, inspired Mega World, but I was gonna say, but is original. I believe it's Cali Real or Real. I'm not too sure how it's pronounced of the two. It's spelt like English real. So we're gonna go and check this place out, and I hear it's really beautiful. Hopefully we'll find some dinner and then get back here in time to do our live broadcast. It's really nice. The glass right in there. And just so you know, here in Iloilo City, the only thing available on Grab is Grab Taxi. So you're just getting a taxi. And to be honest, so far, Grab has been a higher amount than his meter. And they start the meter. So yeah, you're just paying Grab, I guess, instead of just paying the meter rate. So it's interesting. I don't even know if it's worth using Grab here. So far it hasn't been in the 3 or 4 that we've done. Okay, so yeah, I just decided to just grab a cab right away, and I guess that'll be the test. But what's your name, sir?
Hill. The hotel there, the owner there is my niece.
Oh, really?
Wife.
Oh,
wow.
That's
wow,
awesome.
that's great. Yeah, we just came for one night there and enjoying the pool.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. Look at this, University of St. Augustine. It is absolutely stunning.
My friend, you advertise my taxi.
There you go. There's his taxi.
YouTube.
Make sure you go with him.
I didn't even realize. At first I thought my camera was pointing in the right direction, and then I realized, oh, it's not. All right, it's really beautiful. It's a very beautiful university. Well, here we are downtown. Woo!
And it's so pretty.
Mabuhay.
Kamusta?
Just in case we forgot earlier. All right, here we are. We are in the downtown part of Iloilo City, where you have all this amazing architecture that goes way, way back. Look at this. Look at this building.
I want to live there.
You want to live there?
No, it works for me. There's only a glasses store there. I'll just move in.
Just throw them out.
Yeah.
I get it. Sorry to the glasses store, the optical store. So as you can see there, that is 1922.
Not even that old.
No, not too old. That's 100 years. It's exactly 100 years. This is our 100-year birthday.
Oh my God.
But you see many photos here in Ilo. They use this building in their photos. And it is a lot busier down here, especially now that a lot of people are off work. That's an interesting building. But that looks like something from the 1960s, to be honest.
Right?
Maybe 50s.
A little fancy.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Quaint. A little quaint. Not quaint. It's like weird, but in a cool way.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. All right, let's go down. This is the way to all the buildings, I believe. So yeah, different ages of buildings you can see here. That, you know, some of them you look like, oh, that's the 1970s, and then you got obviously the 1920s. We have yet to see anything earlier than 1922, but hopefully we'll find some stuff that's super, super old. Look at this, Sam's shoes. I bet they've been in business a long time.
I wonder if they have your size.
Look at how many shoes they have. Hello. Super friendly place to get shoes. Sam's Shoes. All right.
But do they
Look
have
at dress shop here. We can get custom dresses made.
It's a very formal one.
See, when you get invited to that ball,
I'm going here.
there you go. There you go. So this building, honestly, we're gonna have to kind of go into traffic to show it off a bit. Look at the architecture of this place. that is so cool. Those balconies there, you can see the wrought iron up in the windows. Really, really pretty.
In their prime, they must have been so cool to look at.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like, I'm sure it's been restored a little bit, but man, 100 years ago when these were first erected, anyway, they were probably very, very pretty.
Yeah, even there's lampposts here. That has a nice feel to it. I like it. Now we're just gonna guess here. We're gonna put a little guess out there. So part of the 2028, where they want to be number 3, top 3 city in all of the Philippines, I have a feeling that a lot of these buildings are going to be restored. And why wouldn't you, right? The downtown is probably one of the most important areas. Somebody had mentioned that the very first train station is somewhere down here too, or at least the end of the line, something like that. So maybe we'll be able to find that as well. Another thing I've noticed here is, see all the different colorings. That's a 1934 building, there you go. So that, you know, like in the 30s, right, but that's one of your greatest eras that you love so much, the 1930s.
Oh, Gatsby era.
Yeah, the Great Gatsby era. Yeah, so you can see that whole look there very easily, actually. And so you got this one that would have been a green and white, and this one here red and white, and then you got yellow. Very, very colorful. Oh, look at that. That building is really old. Are you ready? 2019. So 1934, 2019. Well, I would imagine that the government probably wants all buildings out here, that if you're going to build them, you do anything, you must maintain the look.
Oh, that makes sense.
That would make sense, because we do that in Canada too.
Yeah, if there's like a historical area,
yeah,
they gotta keep it historic.
Right, exactly. So they don't want people to be building buildings that look ultra modern in an area that they want to advertise as the old city.
It becomes an eyesore for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Where that looks absolutely beautiful, and it fits in perfectly with the rest of the neighborhood. Hello.
Hi,
Hello, my friend. How are you? Yeah. Oh, there's a nice store there. We can get all kinds
They
of
sell
stuff.
mannequin bodies.
Mannequin bodies. That's
For
my
those
favorite
lonely
kind of.
nights.
Yes, for those lonely nights. Get yourself a mannequin. Wow. Wow. Not as portable as the blow-up style. Oh, look at this. There's a whole market in here. Yeah. How are you? Look at this.
Yeah, this is Central Market. This is our very beautiful Central Market in Iloilo City, you know?
It is.
Very clean.
The Central Market?
Central Market, yeah.
All right.
One of the dirtiest market.
Well, you know what? It doesn't have to be total clean. Character is built sometimes with some dirt. It's the good people that matter.
Okay.
Right?
But,
I think it is.
yeah.
If you have good people, then it's all right. Okay, let's take a look. The Central Market. Wow, it goes a long way down in there. A lot of these are tables too. But they might have been just because they're no longer serving. Now a lot of people are eating and drinking. Yeah, exactly. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Central Market. Let's go right down the middle. Why not? Hello. Yeah, you can smell all the foods being cooked right now. It's just amazing. Hello, my friend. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that looks so cool too. And here it is, the University of Iloilo. Wonderful architecture here too. Definitely an older building. I'm looking for a date. I don't see any dates here. But we can walk to that middle thing if we don't get run over on the way. How about we try after this pickup truck? Don't run us over, don't run us over. And you can see everybody's in their school uniforms over here. Oh, top performing criminology school. They got some big iron gates that they're working on over there. And I want to scoot around here just to get the statue. Oh, unfortunately, it's a little bit overgrown over the statue here, so we can't tell you the date. Yeah. But I see Dr. Jose Rizal.
Oh, it's Rizal. We keep seeing statues of him all over.
Yes, you do see them all over, that's for sure.
Look at going near that.
Like I've said many times already, look at that. 4 lanes on this side, 2 lanes on this side. There is a lot of free-flowing traffic there. All right, here we go. So hopefully, hello. Might be getting a few looks, maybe. I don't know.
Always. Well, we always get looks everywhere.
Yeah, we get looks. That's okay. Everybody's always smiling when they look, so that's cool.
True.
Clock tower just says Iloilo Goldberry, but it's got some really amazing architecture on it. And I think that might just be an advertising. I don't know if that's what the building really is. So that side has been restored already. You can see, oh, both sides actually, but you can see some of the old base here that tells you it's still old. It's not something that was just recently built, just renovated recently. And I believe that's like an LED sign in the front there. It's not on right now.
Nothing happening.
No, nothing happening. This one had a fire recently, I can tell that, so maybe it's going to be a restoration.
Oh, we're on Rizal Street.
There's another high school. So, I was right, or wrong, whatever you want to call it. This is, the Goldberry is actually a hotel. I don't know if it is open though, because we tried to find...
Fancy hotels.
Yeah, a fancy hotel, so that we could have one night where we had a fancy hotel. We couldn't find any. The one you guys, when we're staying at, that's the one we found.
No, they are open.
Oh, they are open, yeah. Okay, well, we also said that we want to stay someplace that had a pool. And so that crossed out quite a few.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a 1982. Why is that one worse for wear?
Well, yeah, make it very long. So that's a 1982. Clearly hasn't been restored or anything. But the construction materials matter. And in the 1920s, they were doing some really great construction. Yeah, and building with high quality materials. That one there, you can tell, it's just been built with cement. So it's not gonna last as long. There's another building that looks like it was built in the 1930s originally, and you can just tell by that diamond shape there, and also how they do along the top of the roof there. So that's my guess. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong. There's no date on it, but and also Region Arcade. A lot of people think of arcades as video games, that kind of thing, but no, it was like a mall. That's essentially what they were saying. Well, there it is, 1928, Regent.
Oh, it's part of the yellow
We're
building.
right back where we started. Okay, so we did a giant circle and didn't even realize it. And I believe this might be either City Hall or the provincial capital, something like that. So let's go look at that, I guess. Yeah, it is very pretty. There's a nice little park here. Not sure what you'd use it for. Skateboarding, dancing.
There's a memorial here too.
Oh yes, World War II memorial. Last time we showed a World War II memorial, somebody saw ghosts running across it. It was in our Antique tour. Tibiao. It was in our Tibiao, and we had shown it, and somebody said there was ghosts. And you know what? If you go to it, you'll find it too. Oh, chess table. That's, you know what? I gotta tell you guys. I gotta tell you. This is very romantic. Are you on a date? Yes. Oh, we're gonna leave you alone. Very romantic.
Force the friend zone? Or
Right? Maybe they were on a friend zone and I just made it happen. You never know. Look at that. Look at that.
Badass.
Look at that eagle.
What is that building?
Wow. Okay, Jollibee.
They're gonna take over the world. That seems a little.
Yeah.
That seems a little, you know.
You never know. All right, let's go over here because look, they have this and they've got a heart. It's not lit up, but when it's all lit up, I bet it's pretty. Ilo Ilo.
Bureau of Customs. Wow, that is fancy.
Okay, we were totally wrong. Not a city hall, not anything else. This is the Bureau of Customs. So when your package is taking forever, when you ordered from Lazada,
Yell at them.
come and yell at them.
I mean, they probably can't hear you from up there.
No, no, they can never hear you from the ivory towers. And look, it's ivory.
Huh.
No, it's a very, very beautiful building. Great architecture on this too.
I wonder what it used to be when it was originally
You know, I have a
built.
feeling customs was always customs, because the ships would bring everything in, and so you want to be right on the water. So I think all the customs offices were always in these places. Again, if you guys know otherwise, let us know. But if you look at the size of the ceilings in here and everything, nowadays we just don't do things like that. And this
That's why
wrought
I'm
iron,
like,
yeah, like you can see the wrought iron here, and then you can see how high the ceilings go, and they're coffered ceilings as well.
Imagine having a ballroom party there.
At the
Wink,
customs
wink,
office.
Wink, wink.
Beep,
I mean,
beep.
for everything you guys take away, feel free to just throw a party with it, you know?
Right.
I'm sure there's customs items that aren't allowed through.
Oh yeah.
So if you're just, you know, in charge of it, then like you might as well party with it. It's already here. Good advice from Bianca.
Look at these guys.
Oh, fine.
Now that's a good workout. And it's got a fire station right beside it. Office of the Congressman for the Lone District is right there. And sorry guys, but you're out in public. I got you on camera. So you can see here that they're doing a lot of renovations to the building to bring it back to the original restoration of the original. And now we're here down at the port.
There's a whole stadium.
Yeah, there's that whole stadium, but it all does is face here. So I guess they might do things to do with the Coast Guard, something like that, where they come in and do a little boat show. I'm not sure, but I did notice it when we were driving around that they had this stadium here, and I see that it doesn't point to anything but the water. So
Maybe they shoot fireworks from the water.
maybe. Well,
That'd
it's a
be
good
cool.
place for fireworks. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Less things to burn down, you know?
that's right. And so right now, it's probably hard to see in this camera here, but there is a flickering of LED lights underneath each of the bridges. And you see how many bridges go down and down and down. A few different little boats here, but then you have some of the bigger ships over here. And then the stadium to look at it. And since we go home tomorrow, we wanted to maybe change things up and jump a ferry and take it all the way to Cataclan. And we were very surprised that so far Iloilo only has boats that'll go from here to Cebu, go from here to I'm trying to remember, it's the island above Boracay, one of the islands above Boracay, and or you go to Manila. But we couldn't find any boats that would take us within this same island, which was shocking to us because it'd be a good long boat trip. So tomorrow we're just going all ham, and we're riding the whole way to get back to Boracay.
This time,
Look at that! Look at all the solar panels on that boat. Wow, smart.
This time though, we have bungee cords. Thanks to a commenter who made us feel real dumb that we didn't do that originally.
Yeah, how did we not think of that? Carrying these backpacks, and we just bought some bungee cords. You can strap it down. Well, it is what it is. Let's see if the bridge is a little more noticeable now. Still looks pretty far away in the camera.
Oh, it's right down there. And just a little bit down from those other massive ones, there's a couple more here. Say, oh, S. Villanueva? Almost Villamore, but not quite. From 1927. And the one right beside it, which I like better, even though it looks like it needs a little bit more work.
Now, what's the date on that one? 1922?
I believe you're right.
Yes, 1922. That one is much prettier. Wow. That is very ornate.
And they're in 1960. What happened from 19... Just kidding. Never mind. Don't answer that.
1951 right over here, and this is architecture.
Oh my god.
Big difference. Back then, people really cared about this ornate look.
Right? It's because they had the money. Everything was booming.
Yeah.
And then obviously war, you know, that kind of changes things.
Yeah, it sure
But
does.
so does just aesthetics, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously in 1950, this was seen as aesthetically pleasing versus 1920.
You have the same name here, 1925 also.
Are there anyone of you guys left? Like,
Yeah, some old money.
yeah, let's go. Let's hang out. Let's hang out.
And here you have another building, 1923. Again, beautiful architecture. Hello guys.
Yeah!
Wow.
The energy.
He likes his job. He was very excited. And this is a very busy corner, as you can see. There's a lot of people here. And there is the Friendship Arch.
I wonder how old that building is. Probably the same.
Oh yeah, this one hasn't been restored yet, but you can see it is one of the earlier architectures.
This looks like 1920 and then 1950.
And here you have the cenotaph of the Iloilo City. And it was erected in 1992, if you didn't hear that. Oh, some construction going on over there. Whole brand new building. All different kinds of peanuts. Lots of peanuts. Hello. Wow, so much here. Chicken, lots of fried chicken. Chow. More fried chicken.
That looks so good.
It does, and it smells fantastic. And he's got some dried fish. Hello. Wow, it is food after food after food stall here. Lots of deep fried foods. We ate a lot of food recently, so we're trying to stay away from anything that probably is a little too unhealthy for us right now. I know it's sad to all those that are watching that are like, wait, I want to watch you eat more street food. But we also have to make sure that we're okay for our long drive tomorrow. So yeah, the architecture continues all the way down. Really beautiful here. You can see it's all very classic buildings, very Renaissance period. Okay, we're gonna scoot through here. Yeah, it's a very crowded area. But this is the place to go. This is the place to get good food, low cost. You got pharmacies and shops open up everywhere. Get anything you want here. And now we found the fast food sector. Look at this. We got McDonald's over here, Mang and Cell over here. Don't know if that's the original one. Maybe. I hear it started here. And Chow Kang. And another, like this mall is full of lots of little shops here. And they have this bridge that goes over. You can walk to both sides of it. And I don't know if you can see, but it's just shops after shop after shops in there. We've been to a lot of malls recently, so we're not going to go through another mall right now. We kind of mauled out. Plus, especially when we just have a backpack each, doing this all by motorbike, doesn't make any sense. We can't buy anything right now anyway. So yep, Mang and Cell, and then Lechon Haas. So let me know, is that a German? Maybe a German that started that? Or is that a word that translates different here? And here at the SM store, they just have walkways in all four directions here to keep people from walking down at the street level. And this SM store is a little bit different because it doesn't look like it's like a 4-story tall or anything. But it's more, I guess, better for a downtown feel. This one is actually, we found the name, SM Store Delgado. And they've got a supermarket there. Supermarket. That building over there, it's a little dark, but it's got a really cool roof, and we just thought we'd go down there and see what it is all about. Red Ribbon, where our friend Pauline got us a cake when we arrived in Manila.